Hello again. Thank you for watching this video and studying math with us. Today's topic is ratios. We're going to talk about writing ratios as fractions, solving ratio problems involving decimals or mixed numbers, and we're going to solve ratio problems after we have to convert to a common unit. Now, there are several things to keep in mind about ratios. The first is that a ratio of $7 to $3 can be written as 7 to 3, or we can write it as 7 colon 3, where the colon symbol indicates 2, or we can write it as a fraction as 7 over 3. Now, writing a ratio as a fraction is the most common method and the one we will use here, but all three ways are read the ratio of 7 to 3, the word to separate the quantities being compared. So, order is important when we write a ratio. The quantity mentioned first is the numerator. The quantity that's mentioned second is the denominator. For example, the ratio of 5 to 12 is written as 5 over 12. There are some caveats we have to keep in mind. The order of the numbers is very important. Look for the words ratio of A to B, and that's going to be A over B, not B over A. The quantity mentioned first, again, is the numerator. Also, in previous chapters on fractions, you would have written 3 over 1 as 3, but when you're talking about a ratio comparing two quantities, you need to keep both parts in mind of the ratio, and so you will write that as 3 over 1. And when a ratio compares measurements, both have to be in the same units. So we have to change units, and we will talk about doing that with dimensional analysis. Let's look at some examples. The first example that we're going to talk about is if we have the ratio of 72 hours to 76 hours. Well, the hours are in the numerator and denominator, so we have the same units, and then I'm going to have 72, and we will just start reducing this ratio. So 2 goes into both of those, and in fact 4 goes into both of those. So if I take 4 into the numerator, I will get 18. If I take 4 into the denominator, I will get 19. We always put these in lowest terms. Another example that later will be shown as example 1D has 9 1/3 to 9 1/2. You change both the numerator and denominator to improper fractions. So this is 28 over 3, and this is 19 over 3. And so what will happen is, it's 19 over 2. So what we will have then is this will be 28 over 3 divided by 19 over 2. We invert and multiply, and so we get 2 over 19, and so this will end up being 56 over 57 is going to be the ratio. Here, in these last two examples, we have to change things so that we have the same units. So here we have minutes and hours. We're going to say that we have 1 hour per 60 minutes. So the minutes will cancel, and we will have that this is equal to 1/6, because 10 over 60 is 1/6 of an hour to 1 hour, and so the answer is going to be, the ratio is going to be 1 to 6 once we have the common units, and the hour will cancel. This example, what we have is 24 ounces and 4 pounds. But we know that there are 16 ounces in a pound. So we have 1 pound per 16 ounces. So the ounces will cancel one with another, and 8 will go into 16 twice, and 8 will go into 24 3 times. So this is 1 1/2 pounds divided by 4 pounds. Those are the abbreviations for pounds. And so this is going to be 3 over 8 pounds. Now, there is a work area ahead, and 3 over 8 pounds. So now the work area is ahead, you should, when I show you the problems, pause the video, do some work, then advance the video, and we'll look at some answers. I'm going to give you copies of this for you to work on and see how you do. We'll compare answers later when I'm back in a bit. Well, I'm back in a bit, and here are the answers that you should have gotten. You probably want to compare your answers with this, and any of them that you struggled with, let us know, and we will work through them. Now, a serious student is going to want to work through their book and do some more examples, and we'll do some of that in class. But for now, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. Take care, and see you in class.